everyone. So today we are going to learn how to solve linear quadratic system of equation graphically. Okay, let's take an example to understand that. So we have y is equals to x square plus 2x minus 8, and other this is a quadratic equation, right? Degree 2, and we have one linear equation because it has degree 1. So there are two methods to solve linear quadratic system of equations. One is graphically, another we solve it algebraically. Let's see first graphically method. Okay, so we need to find points to solve it graphically, right? So first we need to find uh, axis of symmetry, or we can say vertex. How do we find vertex for a quadratic equation? We use x is equals to minus b over 2a, this formula. So b is 2, coefficient of x is b, which is 2 here, right? So negative 2 over 2 times a is 1, coefficient of x square is 1, so 2 times 1 is 2. So we got negative 1. So we have negative 1 comma, we plug this negative 1 at place of x. So at place of this x and this, we will be plugging the value of x, which is negative 1. So if you plug this negative 1 square plus 2 times negative 1 minus 8, so this will become, this will give you, this is 1 minus 2 minus 8, which is equals to negative 9. So we got negative 9. So our vertex is negative 1 and negative 9. And vertex is also called axis of symmetry, right? We know this because our graph is symmetric about this point, right? Um, Now what we can do is we will make a table x, y, and we'll write uh, this point in the middle. Negative x is negative 1 and y is negative 9. Now we will write a point before this and after this. 2 points actually. So before negative 1 we have 0, and um, actually this side I should write 0. This is 0 and 1, right? And this is negative 2 and negative 3. So um, we are writing this in the middle because this is our point, uh, are symmetric about this vertex, right? So if we plug negative 2, let's plug for 0 and 1. Let's say if I plug 0 at place of x, I'm going to get negative 8, right? Because this will, these two terms will become 0. I have negative 8, so I can write negative 8 here. Now let's see what will I get if I plug 1. So y is equals to 1 square plus 2 times 1 is 2, negative 8. So this is 3 minus 8. So I will get negative 5, right? So I got negative 5. Now, because our graph is going to be like this, let's say this is my vertex point, so it is symmetric about or across this point, right? So this, the value of y is going to be same both side, this side and this side, right? So that's why I can write same point here. This is going to be negative 8 and this is going to be negative 5, right? Now we can plot it, right? So let's plot it. We have these points. Let me first plot my vertex. So these are my points, and negative 1 and negative 9. So I'm going to draw my graph. This is going to be, actually I should plot it better. Let's say, because most of my values are negative, so I'm keeping this area. This is my 0 0, and I need till negative 9. So okay, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is my negative 9, and then x is negative 1. So this is my negative 1. So this is -1 and -9, right? And my other points are -2 and -8. So -2 and -8 is this point, right? And then we have -3 and -5. So -3 is this and -5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is -5, right? So other point, because this is my point, this is my vertex. Vertex means across this my graph is symmetric, right? So the other point is going to be this, right? And this, because 2 from this point, and yeah, this. I can even check it from my table. This is 0 comma 8, right? -8, so you can see, and then 1 comma -5, right? 1 and -5. If you check it, this is 1 and -5. So about this point, this is my vertex and my graph is symmetric. So if I join all these points, this is going to be my graph, like this, something like this, right? It should touch this, but okay, let me fix it. So this is my graph for quadratic equation. And what is my equation? This x square plus 2x minus 8. So I will write here x square 2x and 8, right? Plus 2x and minus 8. Now my other equation is y is equals to x minus 6. So this equation is in this form: y is equals to mx plus b, slope intercept form, where m is slope and b is y-intercept. So m is, you can see, 1 because the coefficient of x is 1 and y-intercept is -6. So my slope is 1 and y-intercept is 0 comma -6, right? So I can plot this here. So 0 and -6 is this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 0 and -6. Let me use a different color. Let me use this. So this is 0 and -6, and the slope is -2. Uh, Actually, slope is 1, I think. Let me check. Yeah, slope is 1. So 1 slope means, because we know slope is rise over run, right? So rise is 1 and run is also 1. So it will go 1 up, 1 right, right? 1 up. So the next point is this: 1 up, 1 right, 1 up, 1 right. So if you see, these are going to be my points, right? If I join all these points, I'm going to get my graph. So let me join all these points. So I'm going a straight line because I know it is a slope intercept form and linear equation. So obviously I'm going to get straight line. For this, my equation is y is equals to x minus 6, right? So graphically, if you see at where these two graphs are intersecting, that's my solution, right? If you see this point and this point, at these 2 points, they are intersecting. So these are my solution. So this point is -2, x is -2, and y is -8. So this is -2 comma -8. And this point, if you see, x is +1 and y is -5. So my answer is 1 comma -5. That's how we solve a system of linear and quadratic equation graphically, right? Now let's take an example and understand how we do it um, algebraically. Okay, so we are going to take this example. Let's say we have y is equals to 4x plus 1. This is my linear equation, and quadratic is x square plus 4. So what we do is basically we use substitution method, right? We because they both are y. This is y and this is y. So I can equate them, right? Um, I'm going to equate both of them. I can write 4x plus 1 is equals to x square plus 4 because they both are y, so I equated them. Now, if I subtract both side 4x, this x and x will cancel out. This side I will get 1 and this side I will get x square minus 4x plus 4, right? I arrange them in order. First 2 degree, then 1 degree, and then a constant. Um, Now I have a quadratic equation. I take this 1 this side. So 4 minus 1, because this positive 1 will become negative 1, and I will be getting plus 3, because 4 minus 1 is 3. I have this linear equation, this is equals to 0, and now I need two numbers. On multiplying that I should get 3, and when I subtract them I should get negative 4. So which two numbers should I consider? 3 times 1 is 3, but it gives me, okay, if I take negative 3 and negative 1, right? So I negative 3 and negative 1, if I add them I will be getting negative 4, right? And if I multiply them I will get 3. So that's how we factorize. On multiplying these two number I should get this, right? Or on adding or subtracting I should get this middle term, middle coefficient. So I can write x square minus 3x. uh, Basically I got two number, x minus 3 and x minus 1, so I can just write this. And now I have 1 comma 3, because if I take them, equate them is equals to 0 like this, I will get x is equals to 3, right? Similarly for 1 I will get positive 1. Now these are my x values, right? If I plug them to my equation I will get y values. So in any one of them I can plug. Let's say I plug in first one. So y is equals to 4 times, when I plug 1, 4 plus 1 is 5, I got 5. So when x is 1, my y is 5, so 1 comma 5. Then I plug 3, because y is equals to 4 times x is 3, right? So I'm plugging 3 plus 1. 4 times 3 12 plus 1 is 13. So when x is 3 I got 13 as my y. So these are my solution. So graphically, I got my coordinates point from the graph at the point of intersection, right? Let's say I go plot graph. One graph is coming out to be this, and other graph is like this. Okay, this is for quadratic equation and this is for linear equation. So there is no point of intersection. So we can write there is no solution. Okay. Yeah, so that's how we solve system of linear and quadratic equation using two methods. You can do either of method, you can use either of them to solve it. This is graph method and this is how we do it using algebraically by equating these two equations, right? Is this clear? Thank you.